before we just go straight into what we're eating, all right? That's what we normally do.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
안녕하세요.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Marvin, and welcome to Neomuhae. Today, we're gonna have some Korean sweets.
Yes, I love me some Korean desserts.
Man, we're gonna go on a sugar high.
No, man, I can feel it. It's gonna crash.
Ooh. All right, so today we're gonna go get some sweets from the source, Buena Park, California.
Yes.
We're gonna go pick out 4 to try. So when you think Korean sweets, what do you think?
I think of red bean.
Red bean?
Just
Lots of
anything red bean is what I think of Korean
Yeah.
sweets.
For me, Korean sweets is like a lot of like hot, like warm, like you would eat it in the winter.
Oh, like a soup.
Not a
Like
soup,
a
like the soft
texture?
bread. that
Soft
you buy
bread?
in the
Oh, I
steam
see,
cones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or shaved ice. Like everyone
Shave
knows.
ice, yes.
Which brings us to our first one, bingsu,
Bingsu.
Korean shaved ice.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to bingsu and we got strawberry bingsu. We got it to go.
Yes.
Right, due to COVID, can't eat at the restaurant, so.
Shame.
But it comes in container, lots of ice,
Ice.
strawberries, and some condensed milk.
Add some cream on top.
And some cream on top.
Yeah.
So when we first ate it,
No, first we poured the condensed milk on it.
he made fun of
There
me.
you
I
go.
dumped it straight in the middle.
Amateur.
Supposed to pour it on the edges, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, you're supposed to drizzle it, right? You kind of
Right.
mix it around.
So we took a spoonful.
Mm-hmm.
It was at first taste, I was like, this is 0 out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
this is not good shaved ice.
It was bad because it's basically just eating ice with strawberries on a cold winter
Yeah,
day.
nothing better on a cold day
Yep.
except shaved ice.
Mhm.
Who needs to? So after the first attempt, we learned we gotta mix it.
Mm-hmm.
So our second attempt, we mixed it.
Yeah. And it was much more flavorful.
Man, did
Yeah.
that bring it from a 0 to a 10?
Yeah, this is much better. This is much better.
It's so much better.
But that's surprising that a condensed milk could do
Yeah, but
so much.
that condensed milk they had was more of a liquid than like condensed milk straight from the can is pretty thick
Thick,
and
yeah.
syrupy.
And
This is
it's
more
sweeter.
like a liquid.
Yeah, yeah.
You mix it all up, it's great. Right now it tastes like you're just eating ice.
Yeah, I can eat that one all day.
Yeah, definitely. The next place we went to was the bakery,
Mm-hmm.
a cafe at the source. We got 3 pastries.
Right.
So our first one was combo pan, or
Which is-
combo bread.
Like, what do they say? It's Korean donut?
No, it's like a Korean streusel bread.
Streusel bread.
And what sets this apart, right, is that crunchy, bumpy exterior up top.
Mm-hmm. It's like a graham
Yeah,
cracker taste.
kind of crunchy.
Crunchy taste, yeah.
Oh, there's like an egg in the middle.
Okay.
Here's some.
Yeah, you have the other
middle.
egg. I have nothing in this one. What's the flake on top?
I like the crunch.
Is it like corn taste?
It's like sugar. So first one, that was my first time having that actually.
Yeah, same.
It was pretty good. It was mildly sweet. I thought it was gonna be like really sweet,
Sweet, yeah.
which I don't like from bread, but mildly sweet. The texture on top actually added more to it.
Mm-hmm. More flavor.
At first, I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. I think you had more of the egg part, right? There was an
Yeah,
egg in
that
there.
egg in the middle, or was
Yeah.
it
Is it an egg or what was it?
butter, sugar? I don't know, something.
Butter with sugar? Yeah.
But it was pretty good. Mildly sweet, not overpowering. So next we had manju,
Mm-hmm.
which is originated from Japan but brought to Korea. So we had manju, the red bean.
Mm-hmm.
The texture right away, as soon as you broke it, kind of reminded me of mooncake.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as I ate it,
It was soft, like very soft.
very soft. It doesn't as oily as mooncake, but it's definitely a dense dessert.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of red bean.
Where it's more of a share dessert.
Yeah, it was really small, but I think a 4th would do great. There was a lot of red bean. I mean, I love red bean, but that's a lot for one sitting. You kind of need to eat it with something. I feel like
Right.
tea.
Yeah,
Tea
tea.
would-
Actually, tea would be nice.
Tea
yeah,
would
with
be
that.
nice with that bread, with that pastry. So our last one was chapsaltok or red bean mochi.
We're having a lot of red beans today.
A lot of red beans, as you said. Except our bingsu
Yes,
didn't
our
have red
bingsu.
bean. That's right. We had our red bean in almost everything. It looks like mochi. It's definitely glutinous rice.
Yeah.
Except there was a big difference actually. Like I could definitely tell like, oh, this is not like normal mochi. First for me, there wasn't as much powder on the outside.
Right. It's not as dense on the outside.
Yeah, and it was a thin layer of the chewy stuff, the chewy rice.
Right.
And it was a thinner layer. There wasn't a lot of red bean, which is great. I think it was like the ratio was perfect.
Yeah, I think the ratio was a good amount. I think I could eat that. Like I could eat 2 of those.
Definitely, it's
Yeah.
not as heavy as mochi for sure. That's the big difference.
So, out of the 4 desserts, what was your favorite?
I'm going to have to say the manju actually.
Manju, huh? The one that filled you up?
Yeah, well, because surprisingly, it exceeded my expectations, right? At first, I looked at it, I'm like, man, it's just like another red bean bread. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, what could be so different? Then as soon as I ate, I'm like, oh, it's like mooncake. I kind of like mooncake. I like the texture of the breading on mooncake. It's great,
Yeah.
right? It wasn't as crumbly either. And then I love red bean, and there was a lot of red
Red bean,
and
yeah.
I love it. I think probably that was my favorite. How are you?
I would say the mochi red bean. That was light, enough for me that I would enjoy it. 1 or 2 bite size of those.
For me, it's like I actually want to like get the experience of going like through a street vendor, like walking down the street the whole day, like right now, right, and just be like, oh, I want to try that and get it fresh from
Like
the
Korea,
vendors.
where they have like open
street food,
carts
the
and stuff
street
like that, cart
pastries
vendors,
on the
yeah.
street. I think that's an experience I think we're missing instead of just just buying it and just eating.
Biting it, yeah. Because you gotta try everything like individually.
You get the smells of the street, just the surroundings. Yeah.
That's nice. That sounds nice.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Sometime this year, guys.
Today we had 4 Korean sweets. We had strawberry bingsu, manju, chapsaltok, and gombu bread.
Gombu bread, yes. If you like this video, hit that like button and comment below what Korean sweets we should try next.
Right. It would be super sweet if you hit that subscribe button. Totally help us out. Make sure you click that bell icon to be notified of our future releases. Until next time, annyeong!
Annyeong!